And we're
I
starting.
actually,
Hello.
actually was gonna go and get it out of my system by going and making
Hello.
those noises I made
Hello.
last night.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. What?
Remember when I was playing Battlefront yesterday? I was making all those noises for the alien that I was playing, and I was like, man, these sound really wrong.
Oh yeah, that one. All right.
Just
Welcome
gonna
to
do that.
D&D.
Oh well.
Sorry, audience.
It's fine. They didn't have to hear it.
So
Oh.
No, I think it
we got a little bit of updates before we start. I actually have Twitch chat on the actual screen itself, so whenever you start typing, you can type along with the chat. I'm actually going to just right there. Here. 2, we have a new map. 3, we have new audio. I actually need to turn up the audio a little bit.
Or I am playing Minecraft.
You need to get the fuck off.
Oh, okay.
Cause it's D&D time, bitch. Also,
My guy's playing
for my
Minecraft.
players, put your gosh darn icons on in the RV.
Oh,
Okay, if you're good, when you guys are dragging yourselves onto the van, drag your names, not your icons.
Nuclear
Alright, yeah,
bombs
let's deal with
operate
that one,
on a
guys.
fairly simple principle. Fish.
Hey, Pix. Okay, that's not working. Why is that not working?
There we go. Bonk.
Why is that not working? Love you,
It's
bestie.
me.
Alright, what the fuck? Why is that not working? There you go.
Also, we had a before stream joke about how this, like, clicking noise in the music that's playing right now, the like, tambourines, is, someone left the turn signal on. And we've been driving for God knows how long with the turn signal on.
It's the turn
It's always been
signal,
on.
It's the transmission. It could be literally fucking anything.
It's
It
just,
could be
it's
anything. Could be the
It's
keys
been always going right.
jingling in the ignition.
Do
bet
you
these
like the
people
image
just
that I'm
hate
using
us
from a
because of
profile
this.
pic?
Yeah, Slush, it's good.
It's a good profile picture.
Yeah, you
I
can,
like it a lot.
Yeah, you can see it in R or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And
Higher quality than I thought it was going to be, honestly, but that's
Is
just
that
because
person
it's
okay?
so zoomed in.
oh, that's
Oh,
just
that was
my
my cough.
dad. He's probably just watching rugby.
I know, but I just heard him groan. I'm like, is that a stretch groan? Is that a pain groan? Is it just a grunt?
I mean, judging from it, it sounds more like the Ulster score or groan. You know, like yeah, or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
uh,
now chat is working. I fucked up the copy paste. We have fixed it.
oh, okay, I like this.
Yeah. Later today I'll probably put like a border on the outside of it. That is truly a terrifying pterodactyl. The P is truly silent. Alright. Who can tell me what happened last session? Because it's been a while. I apologize.
We were trying to get out of the goddamn cave.
We were
Yeah.
trying to get out of the cave.
Oh, what's this?
Hey.
We had been basically caved in completely. There just wasn't like a big boulder blocking the way.
Yep.
We basically we did human electricity movement. We did circuitry with ourselves and the Modron parts that just littered the area.
Mm-hmm.
We blew it up. we not the machine. We blew up the rocks after quite a while of just trying to figure it out, and then we just got out. And I'm gonna be honest, that is where that's where it ends for me because I can't remember what we did afterwards. I think we just went back to the RV and we just like left. Were making our way to. Oh, where were we going to again? I just know we just left the cave, got in the RV, and we said we're going to this location. I cannot for the life of me remember what location that is.
No, you're good. Me neither. So I don't know.
Oh shit! Give me the. I'm gonna need to look at the map. Let me see the map. What the fuck is that pterodactyl?
He's beautiful. What do you mean?
Poor little guy.
He's glorious.
Terrifying.
You know what?
pterodactyl.
He is glorious. I
Is
gotta
it?
go far back for this one.
It should be pinned.
No, it isn't pen, but like I'm saying, like I gotta go to the old map for this one.
The hand-drawn map that none of you guys have turned the correct direction. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not that easy.
It is not that easy.
It's actually from a movie that I watched recently. Props if you know which one, or props if you know what it is.
I think we were going to. Oh fuck, where is it? Is that it? No. Oh my lord. It's not Tulip Card. We're not going to Tulip Card. That does not sound right.
No, but I mean, it'd be funny if you did.
No. There was a place. I know we had. Fuck, I really should have wrote this one down. God
We are
damn.
supposed. I mean, there is a town nearby, but I forgot the name as per usual.
Oh my lord, I don't think we must remember the fucking location.
I mean, it's probably the closest town to the mountain. You know, like we were there, or we said that we had to go to the Copper Dragon, and then we went off on our jolly way.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I mean that's
Perhaps.
mayhaps.
Do you want to ask the DM?
Oh, I thought you said you didn't know either, DM. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I can give you a good start.
Okay. Because I don't remember.
You should probably go tell them, hey, the dragons are dead.
We did have that fight with the.
We did have that, yeah.
It technically was a copper dragon, technically.
Technically. Hey, we got this copper dragon did. Was it copper? It was more like silver copper.
It was. I mean, it was made of copper.
It was made of copper, so you could argue that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good start. All right, well, let's go tell the folks. The folks got to know. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that would be the responsible thing. So, who's...
Let's grab the car.
Do you want to drive?
No.
No.
Don't worry, I won't let him drive until he's 18.
Damn it.
Especially not without supervision. Look, it's... First off, I'm fairly certain none of us ultimately know how to drive this. Who is the most likely? I would assume it would be... you, the Muestrin, compared to the rest of us, primarily islanders.
I second that.
Well, Johnson, I believe, did let me borrow this for a bit. Or at least, I think he let me drive for, like, a little bit, but, I mean, it should be simple enough, right?
Well, the fact that he lended it to you speaks volume at the very least.
Or maybe he lent it to somebody else. Okay, let's see. This is this
If I
stick
find out that
thingy's the
he's
stick
stolen
shift,
it.
so let's see if I can move it into a proper gear.
Alright, well you got 3 foot things? But you only got 2.
I guess I'll go with the 1.
Alright.
That was just him moving this shift gear.
I have a question, Akuma. Did you use the pedals or did you just kind of force the stick?
I just move this. I move the sticks while lightly pushing on the pedals.
I need a roll. I need to roll something real
I was gonna
quick.
say, just
I need to
out
roll
of
something real
character, do you actually know how, or do you understand at the very least how a stick shift should work?
quick. I'm gonna
No.
roll.
Okay.
No.
We're
You know
going
how
to
cars-
need medieval.
You know how cars that most cars that you get are automatic, like as in they automatically shift gears for you. All you have to do is tell the car, I want to go forward, I want to go backwards, I want to park the car, basically.
I mean, my dad used to use a few stick shift cars, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like like at least I saw him use it a couple of times.
Oh, good.
It's like
Okay.
there's settings
Hold on,
like
I gotta roll more dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even
it is-
reverse.
It is completely understandable, though. I have driven a stick shift. So, in order to move the knob,
Hold on.
first
hold
you
on.
gotta find out which one's the
Hold on.
clutch.
Hold on. Okay. So, without even touching any of the pedals, you try to move the gear shift. You do know it's a gear shift. However, as soon as you try to move it, it goes and it does not move.
Oh dear. I hope I didn't break it.
It still seems to be moving at a very slow pace.
Maybe I'll step on the one of the pedals here.
Would
That'll
you
make
like
us
to
go a
roll
little
to figure
faster.
out which pedal it is?
Yes.
I'm hoping it's a low DC.
Roll me.
5.
Ah.
Well, to be fair, she didn't tell you what to roll.
I haven't told you what to roll yet.
Oh,
It's not a
sorry.
D20.
I'm sorry.
Roll me a D6 to see by what lovely thing. You press
It's almost
the
comical.
rightmost pedal. You hear the engine rev up to a spot, and then it sticks there for a little while until you take your foot off the pedal. Welcome to my mini game of hell. Can you drive a car?
You can drive stick, which fair. Most people under 30 usually don't know.
Miss Harris, would you like to come? Would someone else like to try and drive this car? Noah, now's your
No.
chance.
Noah,
stepping
no.
in. I'm stepping in. I will politely
No.
push Akuma out of the
Don't
way.
worry. No, don't worry. I've got this.
Okay,
Grab the
Akuma's,
boat.
I can learn.
Akuma's got this. I'm gonna just fucking
Like-
white knight Akuma real quick. Like, alright, boy, step back.
Like, who would you rather drive this car? Me or a literal child?
How old? How
I mean,
old
considering
is
so-
this child?
16.
Literal
cons-
child.
You're considered an adult in Muestra if you're above the age of 12.
Yeah, but here's the thing. How old is Akuma?
Above
Somewhere
the
in
age of
his
12,
20s.
I hope.
In your 20s?
Yeah.
Literal child.
23, 24, 25, somewhere around that.
You know how
Yeah.
it is.
Basically
Yeah.
my age.
If I see someone with a 1 in their age, I'm like, little guy. Meets the guy that's 100. Not little guy.
Oh, wow,
fuck.
my rolls are garbage.
To be fair, though, with Noah's or with Akuma's comment on who would you rather have drive, I mean, so far you're both showing about the same
So,
quality.
you think maybe if I hit it harder, it'll go faster. Yes, brilliance.
Is there a handlebar on near Noah that he can hold on to?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna hold the handlebar just in case.
Your handlebars,
To be fair, I
thankfully,
think we
on
haven't.
the wall. They're about dwarf size, height, all the way up to the ceiling. Because they're like, these fuckers are either small or large. It'll work. Akuma, you don't go any faster.
Oh,
To be
third
fair,
time's
we're in neutral.
third time's the charm.
Have we?
Stall,
considered-
would you like to try your hand at figuring out this engine?
Maybe I
Stall may have walked away to go and grab something to eat.
Estimate. I'm putting
How about
his
this?
character into the bed.
How about this? Can I pull up to the seat next to Akuma?
Yes, you
And
may.
can I help just inspect the vehicle and provide the help action?
Yes,
I
you
keep-
may.
May
I
I
keep
roll
whispers
an
about this.
investigation or perception roll to help?
Roll investigation. Akuma, you may do the same.
Is that a d20?
That one is a d20, yes.
That one is a d20 plus any proficiency bonuses if you have them.
Please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't suck.
Which one was I doing?
You can either give the help action, or you can go ahead and give me another roll.
What did he get on that?
You got
Got
a
a
12.
12.
Do you have any proficiencies in investigation?
No, I don't think so. Oh. Like, I don't remember it on my sheet.
Okay.
Do you know how to pull up your sheet on this one?
A bit of finagling.
A fair bit, yeah. Okay, so I've got a +2 to my roll. I just wanted to double check my everything.
Okay.
So it was /roll
You should be
D20
able to click on it on your sheet, and it should auto roll.
plus. That's not the number.
I have a 2 in investigation.
Okay, so that's a 14.
Six, 18.
Alright. So, with the two brain cells finally rubbing against each other, you guys figure out you have been in neutral this entire time. You have your gas pedal, which is your rightmost, the middle one is your brake, and a secret third one that you don't know exactly how to use yet. If one pedal goes forward, one pedal stops, third pedal must make the stick in the between you guys move. Would you like to put that theory in practice?
Yeah, I'd like to point out to Akuma and say I think that last pedal looks like it might have something to do with the shifter over here.
Perhaps.
That may be what, here, do me a favor, why don't you, while we're going slow in this moment in time, why don't we just test it out? Worst case scenario, I don't think that this car will be damaged. I don't know ultimately if it will or won't. But put your foot on that third pedal all the way on the left,
Okay.
and then see if the shifter can move after that.
Okay. Third pedal. And shift gear. I move the gear.
It's a little difficult, but you are able to shift it out of neutral into 1. You feel the engine be able to move a little bit easier.
See? Now we're on the move. Thanks, Nee.
You're welcome. Just probably want to keep the speed going. There's these little dials up here on the dashboard. You probably want that RPM to probably stay high. I imagine if it goes low, you might want to shift down, or if you reach a point, shift up.
The fuck is that noise?
It's
Oh,
my
that's just
squeaky
my
toy.
bottle.
Oh, okay.
My metal flask. Okay, let's see if the gas does anything now.
Go light on it just in case we do something bad.
Yeah, just a
Have we
little
ever
light.
given schematics to this thing?
A little smooch, a peck. Pretty
Like
much.
you're kissing your sister.
What?
I want to do that.
What? You like a little smooch, a peck? You're not making out with her. You're just giving her a kiss.
Oh my god. Stall is going to see just a quick light check if any of us had ever been given like schematics to this RV at any capacity. I feel like they would have given us a manual or even a pamphlet.
I'm sure that if there is anything here, it would be in one of the storage compartments. This seems like no different than a carriage.
Stall's
Horse-drawn.
gonna like check out the storage and be like just looking for something, a booklet.
Alright, roll me
Is there a-
investigation as you
I was
were
gonna say, is
just
there-
rummaging.
Is there like a little cubby here on the front of the RV?
Yes.
I'll go thumbing through some of that. You focus on driving, Akuma.
Okay, so gently pushing the gas.
Seems to be picking up a little bit of speed. Gaster, you don't really find much of
10.
anything other than, food stuff, because you are in the kitchen.
Oh yeah. Whoops, my
You're in
bad.
the
My
itty-bitty
bad, Steve.
kitchenette.
I didn't know where I was. Gonna try again.
Do I need to roll for investigation, or do you think the giant ass book that says manual is sitting out in the front on the dash or in the
You know
cubby?
what? I want to see. Roll investigation.
You see a big ass book, probably not it.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna make this.
Okay. You
I love
find two large-ass books in the thing. One of them is the manual for the manual. The other one is the Dwarven catalog.
The manual for the manual.
The manual for the manual and the Dwarven catalog.
That is exactly what you said. There's a manual for the manual. I have to cross-reference my book.
You have to cross-reference your books now.
Would you like to open it up to figure out what on earth I mean?
Yeah, sure. Let me open up the Dwarven catalog. Whoa, 3 pages.
You open up the Dwarven catalog, and you find it is like a Sears and Roebuck catalog. It has almost everything you need. You can even order yourself a fully functional house.
Why?
My honest reaction.
You can also, if you have about 29 platinum, you can order yourself a train.
Stahl is like leaning in and like just peering over it to see this. Is like, is this how it's always done here?
Apparently, they just
For
have
30
ways to
gold!
do
You can get
things.
yourself a radio. Like a freestanding radio.
What's a radio?
It's probably like the Morse things that we have.
Probably.
Akuma, you know what a
A
radio is.
house?
There's a radio currently in the RV that's unfortunately been stuck on a Dwarven talk show.
Wait, how does this work? A house? Do they build on top of this, or is it just a whole house?
Oh man, is that dwarf PR radio?
Ah, yes, the radio.
Dwarf
Johnson-
Public Radio. Wow,
Johnson
what a
loved
stupid
this
name.
thing.
The
And
other
now-
one is the manual for how to drive a manual.
Oh my lord.
Ah, the manual.
The manual for the manual.
Well, all manuals are manual because you have to turn the pages on your own. We're not in the future. We don't got none of these iPads.
What's an iPad?
this-
Anyway.
I don't know. I barely even understand what a radio is.
Yeah, because radios are literally built in the dash.
I'm gently pushing forward.
All right, I'm gonna hand stall the catalog, the Sears catalog,
The Sears catalog, so he can just
the dwarven
question.
catalog.
the 1993 Sears catalog. Here you go. Go find a lawnmower.
He's just gonna like look at this just to be like, what the fuck?
They
What the
have
fuck?
they have
What
portable
the fuck?
they have portable Morse code devices. I'm sure they have people that can mow your lawn.
They actually do have portable Morse code. They have the old military backpack radios that allow you to either listen on the go or to send radio signals. Like,
Put your noise cancellation headphones on. Beep, 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 beep. Going on a long walk thinking I have tinnitus.
Stahl is just definitely just looking over this is like he repeatedly you're just hearing like what the fuck and just different tones and pitches.
these
What
are
the
all
fuck?
classified as magic items because they use magic in the item. They're not magical themselves.
So
A component of them
surprised.
is magic.
while Stahl is reading that, I'll let him do whatever he wants with that one ultimately. I'm going to open up the manual. I'm also going to take my take a cup that I usually hold on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to lean slightly to the right and pour a little bit of juice that's been fermenting in my shell.
Finally, we get. Okay. All of you start to smell a very heavy, sweet, alcoholic smell. And you just see me just ever so slightly tilted and something rushing out of his shell into a cup.
What is that?
What? We turtles usually we're known for our alcohols, and this is how
No,
we
there is
usually,
alcohol.
This is how we usually do it. If I find out that Noah's going to be stuck to me like a leech for the rest of my life, I should never have shown this.
Oh yeah.
No,
Remember
A
it's-
that?
lamprey
He's
eel.
still holding on to the handlebar because he is not trusting.
I don't.
Not trusting Akuma to drive very well, but he is perked up and like paying attention to the alcohol flow now.
Oh yeah. Remember when somebody put a chocolate milk into your shell? Ah, good
Yes,
times.
I do remember that. Unfortunately.
Noah's tail is wagging like an excited cat's.
I'm
Oh
pushing
god.
It's just flicking from side to side.
I'm pushing it,
Um,
or I'm pushing a little bit harder.
Alright, it kind of... You get enough to around where one of the dials says 20. And then it stops getting any sort of faster.
You know, honestly, I kind of half expected it to be like my experience with changing cars so often, which is you kind of get used to the way that one car feels, and so when you get another car, you put your foot, you know, you start off gentle because you don't know exactly how fast the car is gonna go, and so you put your foot down, and you press down on the pedal a little bit, and it doesn't go. And you're like, okay, I'll go a little more, and it doesn't go. It still doesn't go, and then finally you just push it down just a little bit more, and suddenly the car just lurches forward, and you're like, "Oh crap, it
Yep.
moves."
Is this art
Okay,
viewer
now we're
also
getting
magic?
somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
You are more than welcome to use Detect Magic if you have that spell.
I have
wonder what happens if I
identify.
put my-
I don't know if that, no, that doesn't kind of work. Wait,
I wonder what
do
happens if
have
I put my
identify.
full weight onto it.
let's see if it can tell me the
Well,
identify.
we're not really going any faster at this point.
The
If
manual
any-
for the manual does say that the third pedal on the far left has is able, when pressed slightly and also with the brake, you are able to move further up in gear. Stall, you have
that's the part that
somehow
makes me-
found your way through the old gold leafed Dwarven manual into the cleric section where they are selling portable forges.
I would like. Well, I'm one myself. I'm just kidding. I would like to do something real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called Identify. I'm going to use it for its ritual, so I won't spend a thing. So it'll take a minute. I mean, it would take a minute, I think, regardless. And I'd like to cast Identify on the vehicle itself.
All right.
If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, I learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. I learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. And if it was created by a spell, I learn which spell created it. So,
How much time you got, Stall?
it's a minute cast, and I don't think it ends afterwards. It's instantaneous. So the way I see it is that it's 1 minute. It's 1 minute to cast it, and then instantly all the information just goes right into my head. Like,
There, you get hit with so much fucking information. There is supposedly transmutation magic that is keeping the gas from ever being hit with water. It's drying it out, but also not combusting. There is evocation magic in the fucking engine. There is divine magic on one of the cabinets. You don't know what divine magic it is, but you're probably sure that that one is made entirely for alcohol. You know that the beds are under the effect of prestidigitation, specifically the cleaning part of prestidigitation. You know that the kitchen is under a weird looking rune that you're pretty sure is the same rune that is used on the beds. There is several different layers of magic just to keep the radio going. You know that the door itself somehow has magic on it, but you're not entirely sure what magic it is because all you're getting is anti-slam technology. That's all you're getting from the door.
Anti-slam technology.
It's not labeled as magic with Identify. It is anti-slam technology, registered trademark. The book itself that you are holding has a layer of magic on it.
What the fuck?
It is literally just to maintain it. It is mending, but only to maintain the book. As soon as you rip off any gold, it kind of ceases to exist. You get a strange feeling that there's magic in the bathroom, but you really don't want to go look because that's where the flesh bags go and piss.
Gross.
So much fucking magic from this that you kind of get hit like a shotgun blast in the face.
Dude, there's like one dispel magic or one anti-magic field, this whole thing blows up. That's what I'm hearing. Someone decides to just fuck with this car and it just dies on this. That's what this is showing.
But that's
me.
what you're feeling on the inside.
That's what I'm feeling on the inside, yes. But I find it more funny because since this is magic, or at least magic imbued, I do know how to use it. Do I know how to drive the car now?
Do you know how to...
Didn't I hand you the catalog and not the manual?
Yes, you handed him the Dwarven catalog. You do not know the engineering side of this. There is magic, but there is also engineering in here. Props.
One half of it done. Got it. Just got a little bit more ways to go.
There is... Stall, you're pretty sure that whoever engineered this was on at least 3 barrels of Dwarven cocaine.
Is it just that well made or that crude as hell?
You're not entirely sure how the fuck they manage to do this.
I see.
But There is magic, there is engineering, and a secret third thing that you do not want to worry about right now.
Dear God. All right. Well, all
You're
this is hitting
probably you're getting hit by holy shit. I could offer this to the Forge, and the Forge would probably spit out gold.
take this information and this insurmountable information.
Also, Stall, while you're doing this, the page that you have stopped to do this identification on is gun forging.
They just make guns.
Yes. They also give you a reloading bench. That's right, bitches. They're in the cartridge age.
We're in the cartridge age, I see. Stahl is just looking at all of this and he's just baffled. Straight up, just like,
Maceris, what are you doing currently?
The toilet.
What was that?
You said
the
toilet.
Oh, sorry, on the toilet. Yeah.
So, since we're going so slow, I decide to go full force.
Alright,
Like-
you're still in first gear, so you don't go any faster. You hear the engine start to whine, but you can't go any faster.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I change the gear. I change the gear to number 2 and do it somewhat lightly. Like, not too heavy, but not too light.
Alright, you're able to go into second gear, and yes, you're able to go faster. Rev it up to 35.
Ah, there we go.
You are now faster than a horse-drawn carriage.
All right.
The Fool's Gold Guild is on the move.
that is the first time I think I've ever heard that name be said out loud.
Yeah, they don't really
Say that
refer to
again?
themselves.
Yeah, we don't
was
really
that,
refer to
Viserys?
ourselves. What was that? I just thought of saying it, but we
Viserys,
are
do
on the move.
you feel the car go faster? Not like a lurch, but you can just feel yourself lean forward a little bit on the toilet.
I feel the inner rumblings in my stomach.
Poor Viserys.
Oh, I've been
Poor
there before.
Mysterious. That cockatrice soup just was not it.
Yeah.
It's
Noah.
more like cockatoo.
Yeah.
As the three stooges up front are doing their stuff, what would you like to do?
Well, did I get any alcohol at all?
No.
Hey, Nee. Can I have some of the alcohol?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Come here. Bring your own tankard. Should be one over on the bar.
Bring a ladle.
Ew,
I mean, if you
gross.
want that little.
Going over.
All right. While I'm reading, just put the cup right over by the armhole. Don't worry, it won't touch my skin.
Alright, set that down.
And I lean to the right to pour a little bit in. There we go. It is
No.
a little on the strong side, so I'm only giving you a bit.
Yep.
Can't have you having all the fun.
Yeah, Noah's gonna go back to holding on to the bar while sipping his alcohol. He happy. He's content for now.
Alcohol.
The
You-
alcohol has been supped.
You have prevented mischief for another hour.
All I have to do is keep him constantly inebriated.
Truly a dwarf. That's a dwarf right there.
Just buzz, that's all.
a dwarf. Dwarf.
It's a dwarf right there. Stahl's going over. Okay, I learned at least the magical aspects of this to some degree. Now it's time for the engineering. I'm gonna go over to. I'm assuming Nee, you still got that manual.
Yeah, I'm still flipping through the pages.
Manually.
What?
What'd you say, Miss Harris?
Manually.
Manually. Manually,
All
the
books are
Oh,
manual.
fuck, it's getting dark.
Okay, hold on.
Stall is going to just basically be right next to me, staring at that book. No words, no none. He's just staring.
Hey, Nee, how am I doing? We seem to be moving a little bit faster,
So,
so that's good.
so while thumbing through this, okay. So what I've come to learn is you see that little RPM gauge on the dashboard, the one right there. It's got like the X1000.
Oh, you mean that?
Yeah, so every time you top it off into the high numbers, that's usually a sign that you should shift gear if you want to keep going. If not, we're actually kind of at a comfy speed right now.
Oh,
There
as
is
long-
this thing here called gas.
Gas does not seem to be an issue right now.
Okay. Just something to be mindful of at the very least.
Well, if anyone wants me to go faster, I'm more than happy to do so.
Oh, you should.
It seems that way.
You should hit the floor with the pedal.
Don't do that.
I
You
feel like
should.
that's gonna cause problems, though.
So
I'm not going to risk it.
floor. You should floor it. It'd be so
Mm.
funny. Come on.
Yeah, remember that gas thing I was talking about? That might
Let's
cause
bring
more
it.
problems than anything else. Plus, we wouldn't go any faster, is the problem. You just hear a
Oh.
loud sound and the car would just do that.
Well, I'd say that we're moving at a decent pace, so...
Okay, but what if we could go faster? Is there a way we can go faster?
It seems that way. At the cost. It seems like it comes with a cost, though.
And we could afford almost anything at this point. Come on, let's do it. Come on.
Well, yeah, but I don't know how to obtain it. Obtain more of it. I haven't seen anyone else selling it. Right?
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, too.
Okay, but hear me out. What if we did go faster? Just cause.
You know what?
It's free.
Let's humor. You know what, Noah? You've made a fair point. Let's humor it. Let's have a lovely little sit down here. Follow me. We'll go sit on the bar and we'll talk about it.
I'm just saying, it's for a minute.
It's seconds
It's not-
later.
Of all our gas, if we manage to go faster for a minute.
Possibly. I
It's
suppose
just-
if we did just go faster, for just a minute, we would just shorten the time by possibly a minute, possibly more.
Possibly more than a minute. I'm just saying, like.
Mm-hmm.
I
Would
mean,
you
Right.
we
like
don't-
some more alcohol?
if I could pry in, we don't really need to go speed at the moment. Like, I don't know, unless something's chasing us.
Well, yeah, we're in no rush, and by the looks of things, we're moving faster than a horse-drawn carriage.
Indeed.
Well, what if we did it anyways? What if we did it just because there's no reason we should be going this slow?
Here, hang on, I got an idea. Oh wait, there's no windows in the back of this. Take a look out the window.
Well,
Sorry,
it's
no.
some-
I told Sandcorn that hey, we're having session, and I said, he's like, can't make it. GF is here, and we snuggling. And I'm like, the group is fucking around with the RV, and they finally gotten it to move faster than a horse-drawn carriage at speed. And he said, a stupid gift. Don't worry about it. So you're looking out, and you see that trees are passing. You see large swaths. Noah, I want you to make me a perception check.
Perception check. All right, hang on.
This is funny.
Is it fine if I make it in the text channels?
Yeah. You can also go into your sheet and click the perception tag.
Yeah, but I don't know how filled out the sheet is right now. I'll check it. But
Understandable. Do you know your stat though?
I do know my stats. It's 5. Can I use my passive perception because it's a 19?
Sure.
Alright, I'll use that instead of 13, I guess.
As you are sipping on the most interesting berry ale that you've ever had, you are getting kind of tipsy. But out of the corner of your eye, you see something fall out of one of the cabinets from when Stahl was rummaging around.
Alright, am I able to catch it?
Yes. It
All
kind
right.
of, it like flops on the counter. You really don't have to catch it. It's
Alright,
not
well,
breakable.
at it. Alright, what is it then?
It's a
Well, let's-
newspaper.
Newspaper, alright. Alright, I'll pick up the newspaper. What's the big headline? What's the big news?
Guilds at war.
Was this here for a while?
Would you like to check the date?
I might as well check the date.
It's today's date.
How do we get today's news?
I don't know.
Would you like to would you like to read who wrote it?
Alright, who wrote it?
Squiggle Hop.
Who the fuck? Wiggle Hop?
Wiggle
You know,
Hop.
Squiggle Hop. You know that one reporter that somehow everyone knows but doesn't know how, and everyone also knows that he's a reporter.
No.
You guys
My-
met him on the Red Island.
Oh, was he that one guy that was like making a big deal of everything and being like, "Oh my god, the gods are waking up! Oh my gosh, I got right about this," but
Yes.
nobody believed.
Yes.
Noah's gonna take the news over, tap knee on the arm, and just show it to him.
What you got here?
Nee, you were given a newspaper. Today's newspaper.
When did we get this?
Just fell out of the cabinet.
All right, well let's give it a read then, I guess.
Builds out war.
Guilds at war.
Oh, Guild Wars?
Ew.
Come on, man.
As you
Let me
are
sit down
reading
and
the
ask.
newspaper, the first large article is talking about the Grey Island is having issues because two major guilds are fighting against each other. Yes, kobolds. Kobolds, they are in the walls again. And it's due to something in the caldera calling forth adventurers to try to go to the new world. Well, the old world. And it says old world, but in like big quotation marks it says, which is actually called where the gods sit. And so Squiggle Hops basically goes through and tells you all about, like, hey, whoever is the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. Sorry, my brain. No, it's not the Island of Grey. It's the Island of Stone. My bad.
I can't believe
And
they've already started to rate news about places that they didn't even know existed yet.
you guys knew about the Island of Stone because the Island of Red was possibly going to go to war with them.
No, I meant we're in Muestra, and they were surprised to even know that there was stuff beyond Muestra.
Nee,
Remember
would you
that?
like to figure out who wrote the article?
Well, you said it was the little guy.
It's Squiggle Hops. He is not a little guy.
He's a little guy.
He's that
Akumat is whistling.
He's
I
that
thought it was-
report Mania with Tiamat, but nobody's gonna believe them.
Hmm.
You see several other articles talking about how the price of certain metals is being plunged through the ground due to the entrance of the Muestrid market and the introduction of the skeleton port being the prime location for Muestrin nobles to go and spend their coin and sell their wares.
Hmm.
There's also a small article that talks about the pirate fort coming under siege from the Muestrin and Modillion fleet, and the introduction of Ironsides.
Huh. Now, as a joke, I'm gonna go see what other articles are in here.
Alright. There's a couple of other ones talking about, is Tiamat really the baddest bitch known to ever exist? This one seems to be labeled tabloid. There's another one that says new god of the sea, and it has like drawn in emojis.
How
Hey,
did they? What the hell is that? This is supposed to be a professional site.
famous. Woo! You go,
Um,
Spud.
Well, I'm glad that's going good. What else is there?
There's been a pop-up of another pirate fort on the eastern side of the Island of Stone, but though this pirate fort seems to be just refugees from the first pirate fort being bombarded by the Muestrin navy, there seems to be unknown amounts of people saying that they're seeing a weird box that floats in the air that appears and disappears, but they're not entirely sure what is going on, and it's causing some problems on the island of Red. The island of Yellow is back. The sandbar has resurfaced.
Finally resurfaced.
Except it wasn't a sandbar. The island of Green has started to cultivate new crops thanks to the Muestrin Dwarven Empire. The Dwarven guilds on the Island of Stone are not happy about the new quote-unquote dwarfs. Especially about the fact that they don't follow the cultural norms. The article headline is Culture Wars, Dwarven Edition.
Dwarven edition.
Now let's all see that article.
If you flip the page, you actually see that this one is talking more about the Muestrin news. How the portals at Flowerfell are starting to stabilize. Due to the combined efforts of a ragtag group of fellows, a Asimar, a tiefling that goes by the name
Aww.
of Erret,
Oh.
and several others. Though they're not going to get fully paid due to multiple counts of arson and tomfoolery. There's some political news from Muestra that the government has finally stabilized into, once again, a conglomerate of political states. They're not entirely sure what to call it. They're calling it a confederates, you see, though.
Oh lord.
Oh my lord.
Or they're swinging between a union of states or confederates. Confederacy of States. They're not entirely sure. They'll hold a vote coming this Wednesday.
Next article.
Next article. Next article is talking
Next one.
about more stabilization of the time stream. Industrialization seems to be going completely smooth, but the Dwarven Empire is having some trouble keeping up with the demands of the new markets, mainly the Archipelagan markets. And the Archipelagan markets are actually booming right now, if they're not in the metal trade, because of all of the tourism that's coming in. Modil is having trouble keeping boats in the water due to how many times they keep getting messed with by a strange creature. Though they honestly are just like, yeah, no, that it's the ding dang monstrous dugons again. Next article is talking about the establishment of a turtle nation, but whenever you look at the picture attached to the article, that's no turtle you've ever seen. That looks like an alligator snapping turtle.
Oh, I suppose it's better than an alligator snapping turtle.
No, it is an alligator snapping turtle. This this child claims that he is the prince, that he will be going towards the island of Turtle with emissaries to talk about trade and continuing of culture. As
He was the prince of what?
the Prince of Turtles.
Oh. That's good. I'm glad that he thinks big of himself.
So while they're finagling with those articles, I'm just finagling with the radio.
I was hoping we could get another article out of this. Yeah, let's see. What else is on other than Dwarf Public Radio?
You have Elf FM, which seems to be talking about the political instability of the wooden court, because they have found that there has been a ring of a specific drug that only works on wood elves. It is oddly named Nightshade, and it was busted by the higher elf courts, mainly the canopies. Yes, that's what they're called. The high elf court, named the Canopy, went to the wood elf court and busted them for being basically a drug ring. The moon elf court welcomes back a... Oh, there goes Saul.
I'm here.
Welcomes
No,
back
in the
a long-standing missing person, along with a couple of new inductees to their kingdom. And last but not least, Lionheart has been cleared for recolonization. And it is slowly going to be built back up using a sort of train hub as its heart. People are flooding out of Farmersdale back to their ancestral homes, hoping to find any sort of reprieve from having to deal with Farmersdale's odd goings-on. 4 at 6.
Well, it's good to know that Lionheart is getting back to its former glory.
There's been a string of missing persons ever since you guys left Farmersdale. Though, it's not truly missing persons, it's missing ostriches. The case is gone cold due to the people who have been found in place of the ostriches, begging to be returned to being ostriches.
Strange.
Oh,
Strange.
that again.
You know, well, I actually wouldn't mind trying an ostrich burger.
What?
And
Well, if you
last
don't
but
know.
not least, all magpies and ravens have seemingly disappeared from Muestra.
Oh, that's not good for the economy.
It does not seem to be causing short-term issues. However, long-term issues are still to be unknown. Several druidic circles are trying to figure out why these birds have disappeared.
Ravens.
She's on her shit
Probably
again.
her doing.
Back on that
It's probably-
bullshit.
She's back on that bullshit.
Well, let's just hope this doesn't damage the ecosystem too hard.
My dad's just fucking yelling. Are you okay? I think that was a stretch groan.
So, how far are we from the nearest town?
Let's consult the map. We came out of a mountain. Yep, we came out of a mountain. I truly don't even know where we came from. What was this fucking place again? That we like left from? I'm like looking at the map right now.
You guys
I feel-
came from the old old ruined town of Goldleaf. You guys are currently traveling southwest.
Gold leaf. See if I can
Yes.
find it on this map. Okay. Gold leaf. Okay, we're going south.
Yes, you guys
Now-
are heading towards Farmersdale.
So, how far are we from Farmersdale?
About 30 minutes.
Oh shit, we're almost there. Okay.
See, I told you I could get the hang of this.
You do seem to be
Just
a
fine.
natural at it.
Johnson will be so surprised.
I think I got the hang of it. Just fine, don't.
Please, sir, just put the pedal to the metal, please, sir, please.
Just once, I want you to just absolutely fuck this gas mileage up. I'm sure there's a gas station nearby. What's a gas station?
I'll stall as a Claire. He could probably make some. Speed up, bitch.
Oh, alright. Oh, alright. You've twisted my ankle. Let's floor it, bitch!
That's what.
I just go full force.
Chroma,
You
I
see
can't
it
imagine that's a
creep
wise
up to
idea this
40
close to
and
town.
then stay there. As the
No.
Yeah. Yeah, like genuinely, I can't imagine this is a good thing.
No, not at all.
Wait. If it's on neutral right now,
It's
Noah's
not
gonna
on neutral. It's on
currently
second gear.
on second gear.
I'd say
Is
this
that-
is pretty fast enough.
What's Noah
Mhm.
doing?
I guess Noah's gonna hop in the passenger seat, considering Stall isn't there now. Is
Not
there?
it was.
You still have the manual open.
Whom?
Stall, you got the manual.
You have not
Oh,
the
okay.
manual.
No,
The
the catalog.
catalog open.
I mean, yeah, I'm just. Stalin hasn't really been flipping through it. He just kind of left it as is, just to focus more on like the manual.
You're right, Noah. This is fast.
Oh, we ain't going fast. The fuck you talking about?
We're going faster than a horse-drawn carriage. But also,
mean,
there's a guy on the toilet. Maybe don't floor it.
I mean, we're going faster than usual.
We're already pouring it at 40 miles per
Poor
hour.
Viserys, he's just having Montezuma's revenge going on. in
Yeah,
this.
thank God this is a straight
Yeah.
road.
Well, that'd be funny if you guys like.
It'd be funny if you swerved and suddenly there was brown water all over the floor. Because I assure you, this it is not solid in there. If the tummies are rumbling, something bad is happening.
Glad that they recently paved this road.
Mm-hmm.
And we were about to ruin it for him.
Yeah, to be fair. I mean, there's
But-
probably tons of cars if we have an RV.
Man paid this road.
Carrots, 12 for 2 horses, 12 o'clock. Do a pit maneuver right now.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
pit maneuver the carrot. First off, I don't even want to know if that would work.
With an RV, I think we just what
You
did it hit the
just
carriage?
killed the people in the carriage.
We just keel over from this.
What is this, ye old cops where they pit maneuver the horse-drawn carriage? I mean, you can't exactly shoot the tires out.
No.
Yeah, we got one of those tire strippers thrown out. Oh man, the horses just walked right over it.
Alright, everyone, we're approaching the town, so I guess it's time to slow down.
Now this is the fun part.
Fine.
Floor it.
Dude, we're in town. Fuck you.
Viserys creeping out of the pathway out of the bathroom door. Florence.
You know,
Boy.
Akuma, I've actually had a thought. We haven't actually tested the brakes. I think you should press really hard on them.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, get these brakes sorted.
I'm already holding on. Noah's in a chair. Stall is made of metal. He'll be fine.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just going to I'm just going to lighten my foot off the gas.
You can just take the whole foot off. It won't automatically start the car. There's no air brakes on this thing.
Just hit that brake
I don't
now.
even, I'm like thumbing through the manual. I don't even think there are.
Don't
like,
worry,
any safety
something will
features.
stop us.
No.
3, 2, 1, break.
Now, how hard are you pressing? on
Yeah,
this
how
brake? Are
hard?
you softly, as like pedal to the metal?
No, just
Like-
moderately.
He's being responsible.
No.
Listen.
Moderate, you'll still feel a lurch.
There is a slight catch as you hear the brakes start to squeal as you are slowing down. You guys stop just before the entrance of the town.
I was going to exaggerate this as if he just slammed the brakes hard by just following that lurch until he just falls on the ground.
You
The
guys
lurch
see
happens.
the dramatic stall hit his faceplate on the dash and then catapult backwards.
Hey, careful. Cool. Johnson
Nah,
would
it's
kill
fine,
me if I.
Cam.
Johnson would kill me if I damn. Wait, actually, no. This is Durahan. No, Sura. Oh, the Prime Knight. Be too
Be
careful.
responsible.
Or maybe this is Johnson's and Prime Knight's borrowing it.
Johnson lended it to us, if you don't remember.
Careful.
It wasn't specifically to any one person,
It would kill you if this thing got scratched.
which
Do you
is
know
why
how
I.
pissed Johnson would be if this thing got damaged? You alright, Stall?
Yeah, I am made of metal.
Oh,
I'd be more so impressed if when he sees the bill for the gas that he's got to pay for, he doesn't kill us. Because really, when you pedal to metal, you're just burning gas and not going any faster. You're actually ruining the car that way.
It's just-
You're causing more damage to it by doing that, by the way.
Oh yeah, let's get that gas bill.
Yeah, not only the
I hope-
gas bill, but the cylinders are firing faster. They're not even getting fuel in anymore. You're possibly damaging the cylinders in the vehicle.
Really.
You're causing more problems by slamming down on the gas pedal.
Well, let's just hope Johnson doesn't notice that.
Ah, that's it.
Out of character, Johnson won't notice anything about his car? I doubt it.
This is not Johnson's car.
It's not.
Whose is it?
Johnson
Ooh.
has his car. This is
Oh,
yours.
we're just.
Okay,
Oh,
well, Johnson does the maintenance on it.
Johnson is not on your team right now. He's
No,
has his honeymoon.
I meant when he's back. Doesn't he do the maintenance on this?
No,
I'm
Johnson
getting
isn't
out of
coming.
character. Who takes care of this thing?
you.
Oh my lord!
We
Alright.
do.
We do.
Good, because I would immediately throw it to Johnson, who would know more about cars than me.
Guess you're gonna have to just give that manual to stall.
I guess
Alright,
maybe a
dude.
little maintenance check wouldn't hurt every once in a while.
Yeah, we can
but
send Noah in there.
we're here.
Don't talk about that.
Alright, we should probably put this thing in parking so it stays in place, right?
That seems like a wise idea.
Nah,
It would
don't do
kind of
that.
suck.
Now, where are the keys? Is
Split
there
the
any?
ignition.
Right there.
Ah, yes, in
Keys
the ignition.
right there.
I got the keys right here. So who's going to take responsibility for this?
For what exactly?
They can
Who
get
wants to hold
hold
the
the damn
keys?
keys.
Oh,
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah, sure. Just hold on to the
I'm
keys.
not
It really
here.
doesn't have to.
Responsibility for you. I'll talk at once.
Who's gonna have the keys? And Akuma decided he'll hold the keys.
Oh, alright.
Just keep it in a spot where you're not gonna get it picked off you. That's our only way of moving the thing, so I'd hate to lose it. So just pocket it in your bag if you have the chance.
Oh, of course. Of course, I put it somewhere safe in my bag. Like a front pocket or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Guys are now
Alright.
in farmer sale. I need to change the music now.
Alrighty.
Because they're no longer traveling in a car. Woo!
On foot.
And now I have to move you guys to the improv screen.
Hey, it's this one.
Because I have not done farmer sales just yet.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I thought you guys would take a little bit longer on trying to figure out how the car works.
That's fine.
We've got the basics, not the legality.
Card.
I don't actually know if there's licenses in this world. I really don't know. No one's ever checked or asked, so I just assume no.
Okay. Oh, shit. I don't think there's ever any licenses.
There,
I'm gonna be real.
this is one of the few actual cars on the road, so no. Also, you guys are being streamed, so don't do too crazy.
Alrighty. So, what are we doing here, Dad?
Well, we have to let them know the fortunate news that the Comet Dragon is dead. And after that, we should take some time to chill. We'll have some food, and maybe I can get myself some better armor since I got absolutely devastated in that last fight. Right. Keep in mind, without my healing, most of you would be screwed.
I can heal myself, you know.
I think Gucci's.
Oh, neat. But
Also, if I didn't happen to high five you and bring you back from the gates of the dead, I think you'd be screwed.
yes, that's true. Thank you, son.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of armor are you looking for?
You know, I'm pretty sure you would have gotten along with Ashley.
Oh shit.
Akuma, Stahl has asked you, what type of armor are you looking for?
Oh, something better than the leather armor we have. Something light, mobile, but still tough, Well, something that doesn't encumber me. Something limber, but also stronger than leather, Maybe chainmail or something? Or maybe there's something better than that. Do you have any ideas, Stahl?
Like chainmail, or a chain shirt. Those two are very different things. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Whichever one's tougher.
Well, you
Akuma,
said you
what
wanted
is your
something.
armor proficiency?
What is your armor proficiency before I make you just chainmail?
Hold on, let me just get the sheet.
Like, give you the heaviest armor known to
That
man.
does remind me that we were supposed to go and buy stuff for you.
My
That's
armor
what
class.
we're doing right now. You guys are in town.
Oh,
No,
Stahl
no,
was
I'm
just
just
gonna
saying I forgot.
Stahl was just gonna full blown make him armor.
My armor class is 12.
No. Armor proficiency.
Yeah, what are you proficient with? He doesn't want to make you like heavy armor and find out you can't wear it.
Okay.
So where would I find that?
On your sheet, I hope.
Yeah, where on the sheet?
In your other proficiencies category.
Did you put it on your sheet?
Let's see. Item names, tools, and proficiency. Yeah, type proficiencies. Okay. So yeah, on your sheet, Akuma, you should have near the bottom on the character sheet page, you should see a thing that says type and proficiency. And if you've been messing with that, you can add, language proficiencies, armor proficiencies. The game even is smart enough to, uh, tell you what they are.
I'm looking at my old sheet. All it has is the languages I can speak, proficiency in boatsmanship, and my swim speed.
So
That's
I'm going to
fine.
assume that you haven't taken any feats that give you anything extra. So you're running off of the stock
Bard.
bard.
Yeah, base.
So why don't you go look that up really quickly while we figure out what else to do? Give you a little bit of time to go thumbing through and finding that out.
Armor proficiencies. You cannot
I was-
have anything crazy.
I was kind of hoping he could find that for himself while we figure out what to do next. But yeah, you got light. That's all you got.
Yeah, light armor
So,
proficiency.
so the most IQ you can get is just studded leather,
Mm-hmm.
which gives you a 12 plus dexterity modifier. Unless we find some magical ones around here, so we could probably take a look around, see if there's anything magic
Yeah,
that
some
can give
magic
you
armor
higher
would be
AC.
nice.
Man
Let's
can't
see.
even use a shield.
Bard.
I already have studded leather armor.
Oh well, then we're gonna see if we can find we can make a magical chief, because I got nothing for you. There's nothing else I can do for you then.
Like, I've had the same set of armor since I bought it. And I haven't updated it ever since.
And
fact-
how long ago did you buy this?
Considerably long ago. I've also had the same sword since I've started this little...
And that thing didn't
Jim
break
Doe's
on
quest.
you?
No. For my...
All this adventure and your sword has it break? Now that's a magical sword.
Nope, it's just a regular, bog standard longsword.
No, I don't believe you. That thing should have been broken by now. Do you know how many things we've been fighting?
I mean, come on, it doesn't look that bad, right?
What's that sword looking like? I want to know.
See, take a look.
So from what I'm understanding, we really don't have anything to forge. So we're probably
I'm-
just better off going to a shop and looking for anything magical.
Yeah, I can't unless somehow he just magically gets proficiency with like medium armors. Then yeah, but other than that, nah, I got nothing for him. I can enchant his stuff maybe myself. Let me just see this real quick. Uh, nah, I can only do his weapon. Okay, well, yeah, better just than to find a magic shop to make this happen.
Hmm. Yes, I'm surprisingly squishy for a medic.
That's okay. That's kind of the idea, because you're still a bard and you haven't grabbed any proficiencies in anything like heavier armor.
Hmm. Well, at least, well, if I can and shrug off most attacks, I guess I can just dodge them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, it's how you want to build your character.
What is your subclass actually?
He's a lore bard.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah, lore bar.
All right,
Thanks,
so
I
magical
No
armor.
problem. I've had to build your spell list, so it's fine.
Magical armor for this guy. I mean, who else needs what? Anyone need any metal shit? Metal armor? Metal weapons?
I
Anything?
can't. I don't use anything like that.
Oh, oh
I don't
man.
wear armor. I don't use weapons. I'm good.
I mean, you
Oh
already
man.
have a shell, so what's
Right.
the
I
use
mean,
you'll have an armor?
I can make that shell metal.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
More, more defense for your defense. How do we think?
DM, would that be possible? Could he make a?
Could I make like a
Uh,
little bit more of like some armor reinforcements on this guy's shield or on this guy's shell? Can this happen to him? I'd like to know. I want to know
I
now.
don't know.
There's no rules on it. I'm telling you that
There
right now.
are no
there's
rules.
It's
Yeah, there are no rules. I'm like, could you
so this is really up to you. I could.
it,
Problem is, unless this guy ain't strong enough, he's gonna just keel over all the time.
Wait, Nee, what type of what turtle are you? Are you like a sea turtle? You're I thought we.
oh, I'm tortoise. I'm like genuinely like a tortoise. I
Okay.
have
Okay. So that means you have a thicker
I have a
shell with
yeah, I was
more
gonna say like I
more
have a
pronounced
natural AC
shapes.
of 17 for context.
Yeah.
Yeah, natural armor gives me
Technically, you can. However, Nee, you will be at further disadvantage.
Of, of what?
Being too heavy.
would that
Choice.
make me too heavy?
You're adding metal onto your shell.
True.
How strong are you?
That is also a good
Uh,
thing to take into account.
I have a strength score of 18.
Oh well, man. I thought he was making like I I feel like this guy can. It's not. I'm not trying to put like a metal coat on this.
I feel like out of fairness though, if we want to put my weight into consideration or what I can carry, I will start caring about my carry capacity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because currently I can carry I gotta just get the calculator out because I don't want to brain 18 times 15. 270 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty darn
Unassisted.
close. And that's just on you.
Yeah, that's just on me. I'm currently carrying nothing. I legitimately have a I have a bronze discus from my time as a sports person. I have a good luck charm. and I'm wearing clothes. That's literally my entire inventory, unironically.
Sure. Oh. And I mean, if you've been doing good with that, then
Yeah, I'm
I guess-
That is
probably
up to
carrying.
me.
I'm
guess
carrying a
honestly,
grand total of like 4 pounds.
I mean, I guess then at that point, ultimately, it's your choice.
Let's focus on everybody else. I am the least in need of materials. I genuinely don't care. 99% of my stuff is supplementary.
Mm-hmm. All right, in that
I do
case,
have my Dungeoneers pack. I forgot about that. Yeah. I have
rearing
all the
my
extra-
head to Noah. You need anything? And don't say alcohol, because I'm not getting that for you.
I can't forge alcohol. I've tried.
Yeah, I can't do that one.
That's a knee thing.
You want like a dagger? More daggers? I can make you some metal armor if you can wear it.
No, I'm good.
What about you, Miss Saris? You want some armor?
Hmm. Um. Hold on, let me check my armor class. Okay, 13. I'm good.
I got all that I
Nah,
need.
I'm gonna ask myself, do I need anything? No. Jesus. Well, I'm going in to get some. Trying to find something for cool. This man needs more armor. So I'm out. I'm looking. Is there a magic shop anywhere?
There are several. There is a magic haberdashery named Zephyr's Zippers. There is a magic shop known as the Magic Shop. And there is a magic it's boasts that it's a magic blacksmith shop called Mithril Arms. Mithril Arms and the Magic Shop look to be newer shops, while Zephyr's Zippers look to be like an older one.
Going off by just naming scheme alone, I think the Milk Mithril Arms might have something.
That's
So
a
I'm just a Mithril Arms. Final answer, Your Honor.
Actually, let me double check that real quick. I'm a little nosy. When is Akuma's next ASI as a bard? It's 18, right?
every 4.
Okay, so 8.
So for
Oh,
level
no,
15,
no,
the
no, he's good. Yeah, I was gonna say next level he'll
Next
get
level.
an ASI.
If he puts more into dexterity, he will have more AC.
Or
True.
alternatively, if he would like to, he can also go and grab a feat, such as medium armor proficiency.
Yes.
So I guess I can choose from either better dexterity or a better armor class.
But the nice thing to consider real quick is if the Mithril Arms place over here is to be believed that it's actually Mithril, that means potentially the magical item Mithril Armor, which can be a medium to heavy armor of any kind, and it does not give you the disadvantage on stealth checks that other medium armor might give you. Which is to say, you don't have to have the penalty of medium armors. You can get the good without the bad.
So if it's mithril, I can have better armor without the consequence of heavy armor,
Mm-hmm.
right?
It also isn't as heavy, as you do not need to meet the strength requirement of the armor. Because armor does have a strength requirement. They won't let you wear like full plate mail.
Yep.
It's too heavy otherwise. You need like a certain strength, base strength stat to wear it. Just to give you an idea, not to overwhelm you with a bunch of information.
Understandable. Oh, I need a base stat, or like a base strength to wield the armor, but mithril armor or kind of surpasses that, right?
Yeah, it negates most of the stuff.
Hmm.
We can
Although I gotta-
always take a moment after session to look through that, and if that is your decision, we can figure out what to do from there.
Although I guess I could imagine that mithril is super, super, super rare.
It can be. It depends. It is actually an uncommon magical item.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So finding it would be easier than me finding a lightning sword or something.
Possibly.
Or you could go to the Dwarven Empire. You do have their catalog.
We do have the Sears catalog.
And you do know that they were researching adamantine armor and weaponry. They also have an experimental obsidian weaponry that they were working on.
Oh yeah, the obsidian dagger.
And apparently, from the sounds of it, more than that. Let me go thumbing through wondrous items. What rarity would adamantine be?
Yes.
I think with adamantine, you just don't get credit on.
No,
If
no, no,
they
no, no,
go-
no, no, no. I meant like rarity.
Are we taking a break, or?
Hey DM, sorry to sidetrack things and to kind of like run command of the session for like a quick second. Would it be okay if we took a break and just talked for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, it's uncommon too. Adamantine.
It is
armor.
uncommon?
Yeah,
That's weird.
that is a little weird.
I know it's weird. I actually have basically gone like, yeah, no. Adamantine is a mixture of mithril and another armor that's metal that's really hard to get, and the dwarves have basically been making this shit because
So-
they finally have the ability to make adamantine stuff. So that's why it's uncommon and not rare as fuck as it should be.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so Slush, if you would like to go down the route of getting heavier armor, you have two options. You have the adamantine armor, which will still, if you get stronger armor, it will still impose the negatives. But as a trade-off, you have critical hit immunity. As in, if an enemy gets a crit, you don't get hit by a crit. It becomes a normal hit. So they cannot crit you at all.
So pretty much the shell armor ability.
Yeah, the shell armor ability, yeah, basically. Or you can go and have the mithril armor, which again just removes. Honestly, the strength requirement is only pertinent on heavier armor, as heavy armor is the only ones with strength requirements. But you don't get disadvantages on like stealth checks if you chose, for example, half plate armor. But I will say, as a trade-off, medium armor caps out at +2 to the AC with your dex modifier. So if you have higher than a +2 in your dex stat, it will not apply the full thing to the armor. Just as a heads up.
Let's see. I have a...
Why does padded leather have an 11 AC plus your dex mod, but still does disadvantage on stealth checks? Why would I wear this?
I have a +2 in dexterity.
Okay, so then honestly, you don't really have a problem potentially jumping ahead to medium. Do you want to write that down as a possible idea?
Possibly.
Go write it down. Go write that down. I think that's a good idea.
I'm just gonna DM it to you.
Go for it. We still have our DM list there as well. So that's something to consider. And like I said, you have two options. You can either get Mithril for the no disadvantage, or you can get the Adamantine for no crits. The only thing I would question is how often do you find yourself getting crit?
Not often, actually. I mean, most enemies just go for the tank.
Yeah. Although,
Which,
DM,
Hmm.
what
I
did
will
you?
say is suboptimal.
You know what? That's their decision as the non-player characters. But DM, you said that the Adamantine is made easier to come by because the dwarves did what to make it?
Adamantine in my world is an alloy between mithril and another metal. So
Okay.
basically, you would have to go directly to the Dwarven Empire to buy it because they are currently not selling it outside of the Dwarven Empire.
Would you be willing to argue or allow it to have the benefits of mithril as well as adamantine?
Due to the properties, no.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure, like, if that was a possibility. Okay.
Though I will say, due to the stuff that Prime Knight has basically been bankrolling this entire operation of getting mithril and adamantine armor more common. Mithril has actually somehow created the. Oh yeah, no, it's mithril plus the obsidian alloy that they are using to get to adamantine. Mithril has the ability of being easier to manipulate with magic, aka it has a better time with magic casters, while the obsidian armor, very heavy, is very magically resistant. So they shoved them together and created adamantine.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Not to fully overload you on that one,
No.
but just
So if
You
you
know,
want better magic, go with mithril. If you want better resistance and crit resistance, go with adamantine. Obsidian alloy is not sold outside of the Dwarven Empire and is very, very heavy, which is why it's only used in small weaponry.
I mean, considering that I need to go up like 2 whole armor classes just to use adamantine, mithril it is.
All right, go to the Dwarven Empire.
Good choice.
You guys also have basically reduced cost if you go to the Dwarven Empire because one of your buddies is the king, is the emperor.
Hey, yo, boy, get this stuff for free. How about
And also, you guys have basically helped fund a good chunk of their magical engineering department, which is why you guys got the RV for free.
Well, maybe we could stop by the Dwarven Empire to get myself some of that fancy schmancy mithril armor. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
it would be.
Yeah, I was trying to speak in character.
that? I know.
I'm responding,
Yeah.
but I usually just use my normal voice.
Yeah. You know, a mithril adamantine fusion does sound pretty cool. We'll call it Mythtine.
Yeah, but think about the price.
Yeah.
Adamantine is already an alloy with mithril in it. If you add more, you're gonna get shittier adamantine.
I see.
It's like making stainless steel like more stainless by adding more what is it called?
So it's
Chromium
pretty
in
much
it.
redundant.
Yes.
Chromium. All my RAM is gone.
Anyway.
Well, seems like no one needs anything here.
You guys can always go to
Vault.
the magic haberdashery if you want trinkets and other stuff.
Shit, I'll look for some trinkets actually.
Yeah, I will tag along.
We'll see what they got. If nothing else, I'll take a look.
Yeah. There's still magical items potentially.
There's also magical like items in the course of just regular fabric. Like you can get boots here, you can get belt buckles, you can get hats, shit like that.
Mhm.
But you guys
Okay.
go inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as soon as you get inside, you feel a weird sense of magic wash over you. As soon as you step inside, you notice that it looks like the entire area gets squished. And you see a what looks to be a man with wispy white hair, kind of quote unquote dancing. You can't really see if he's actually dancing amongst the racks of stuff that he has. He's a very tall man. And his skin is blue. I want to say you, not you guys, but some of you have been here before. But I'm not going to spoil the funny that's here.
I mean, all right. So the guy looks a little odd. Hey, who doesn't? And Stall's just gonna take a look around, see what they got. Just right up on the shelves, just right there, front and center.
I wonder how he's doing that with his hair. I also take a look to see if
His
there's
hair
anything
constantly moves like there's a breeze going through it. Ah, welcome to my shop. If you need any help, I'll be amongst the shelves. I'm putting out a new project that we're trying.
Oh, interesting.
Damn, Irish
What is it?
theater kid. Someone get me out of here.
He's not Irish.
It's not.
It's not.
Well, terrible with accents.
It is terrible. I am also terrible with accents. Don't worry about it. All right. Do you guys actively go looking around to see what he has?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
All right.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
Am I there with the group?
You can be.
I
We
guess
didn't
I'm-
say you couldn't come along.
I guess I might as well look around too. I guess I might as well be there. I should probably get my hands on some armor. I don't have any. I should probably get leather armor.
He does have some armors, but as you're looking through them, you notice that they have interesting designs. And some of them are magical. They have a higher price tag. But it does seem like he sells magic items here. And
Yeah. Just trying to look to see what's in stock. If
there's belts that look to have little nodules of red pearls on them. There looks to be a hat with a blazing red feather. There seems to be goggles that have multiple lenses on them. You see a flask holder that seems to be made out of a stained leather. You see belt buckles that seem to glow strangely. You see shirts that are in different colors. You see robes that are in different colors. You see robes with different pockets. You see robes with a weird eye design stitched on them. You see anything that can be made with either leather or fabric here. There are boots. One of them seems to be bolted down because there are wing motifs on them.
Okay. I want to take those multi-lensed goggles.
Right? You pick up the multi-lens goggles, and as you do, you see that the lenses kind of flip to all of them on, like you moved it and gravity took it. And
Mhm.
you can see things very close up.
Oh, so a magnifying glass
Sure.
in a way. Does it seem to have any sort of magical properties to it? Like just face value.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to be seeing that close up, but the price tag
Yeah,
is purely magical. Holy crap, that's over 100 gold.
I'm casting identify on this thing real quick. 100 gold. I need to know what's up with this thing.
You said if it's
What
under any magic or anything like that?
if it's magic imbued or just a magic object?
It's a magic object.
Okay. And does it have any charges to it,
Shit.
if any?
No, hold on, let me look.
It just tells me like what the like I'm casting identify. I would learn its properties and how to use it, and whether it requires attunement to use, and then how many charges it has, if any.
Bum. No charges.
Okay. I got a camera lens goggles. Nah, sir, not this one. You mentioned a feather.
It seems to be stuck inside of a cap.
Yeah, sure. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a crack at this thing.
Alright. Anyone else want to go and investigate the items in this shop?
Yes.
Alright. What would you
Yes.
like to look for?
Honestly, I'd like to look and see if there are anything like accessories.
There are several accessories. Some of them look to be baubles. One of them looks to have a fish living in the inside of it. One of them looks to be magnetized, though you're not entirely sure how. Magnets, how they fucking work. There's several gems. There's anything that can be bound by leather can be found. You even start to find, like, if you dig back further into the baubles, you see things that are bound by bone. The shopkeep will go, "Oh, if you find anything that's older than, like, 25 years, we're having a little bit of a discount."
Let's see if we can find some 26-year-old armor.
You know, while I'm here, maybe I should look for gems for my evocation amulet.
Oh, if you're looking for gems, I have a couple of just loose ones that are around here somewhere. He goes and ducks behind a table and then comes back up. Ah, here they are. And he puts out just basically a box full of very small gems. These range from rubies to sapphires to pearls to diamonds. Take a couple and I'll tell you how much they're worth. But I'll be working over here if you need me.
Last time I used this thing, it was a pearl. It's used some kind of water type food. I guess the ruby. He is a fire evocation. Green could be wind or grass.
Well, I can take a look at it if you want. I'm also an appraiser. I mean, I make them. Might as well know what they do.
Oh, of course. So, take a look. I hand him the empty evocation amulet.
He takes a look at it, and you see him pull out what looks to be a magnifying glass. And you see that it shines a purple hue as he holds it up to the magic. It's the magic item you've just handed him. Evocation amulet, yes. You do know that any gem that you put in here will use the elemental typing, right?
Yes, I do. I actually used it once during a particularly harrowing battle, but I never got the chance to use it again because it's currently empty.
Oh, understood, understood. Well, the size of the gem will be about the size of how much magic goes through it.
I mean, the only gem that I had on my person was this particularly large emerald.
Oh, emerald, natural. Anything that has to do with natural disasters and all that, yes.
I mean, just in case. However, I don't feel like using the giant emerald because who knows, maybe it'll be useful in the future. I just don't know.
Well. You really should be getting over to a jeweler shop. Seeing how all of them would be it would be easier to find higher quality jewels. He hands back over the evocation amulet.
Thank you very much. I put both the amulet and the emerald back into my bag.
Maceris, are you currently looking for anything?
No, nothing particular. No.
Okay. Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really seems to be that old. The 26-year-old armor doesn't seem to be here. However,
No discount for it.
no discount for you. However, something does seem to catch your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Priest robes that are dyed black and red instead of the bright colors.
We lost me at Priest Rose, but now I'm back again with the emo colors. All right, I'll take a look.
All right, you notice that it looks to be styled like priestly garb. However, that's it. That's the only tie that it has to the priesthood. Everything else is dark colors. It has purple swirls. It has red accents. There's even like gold thread that is literally there just to spell out made by Zephyr. That's it.
Not too big on the purple and the color combo, but I suppose I might as well check what it does. Is there a tag on it that describes what it does, or?
There is a tag. One side is the price, which is pretty expensive. On the other side, it says, made by Zephyr, hides you in shadows. If you have any extra questions, find Zephyr. There's like a little plaque that's like right on the wall next to you.
Alright, well, I guess I'll put the priest rose back for now. I'll get back to it if I don't find anything else that piques my interest, but I guess I'll flip through the other leather armors for anything else.
Alright. Back over to you, Stall. You get over to the hat that has the feather on it. As you put your hand close to the feather, you can actually feel heat radiating off of it. It seems to be pinned to a pretty basic looking Stetson style hat.
Okay. Wait, could you repeat that again? I feel like I heard that wrong.
The feather is pinned to what looks to be like a hat that is made in the style of a Stetson.
A Stetson?
Yeah, hold on.
I want to look at
It's the cowboy hat caster.
It's a
Oh,
cowboy
okay.
hat.
Like,
Okay.
like the most stereotypical looking cowboy hat you could think of. That's a Stetson.
Okay.
The
Let me
Stetson,
stop
I
and like
will
pick it up
say,
too.
is the color black.
Okay. And the feather, the color?
The feather is bright, blazing orange.
I want to cast Identify as well on this one and just lay it on me. What is it?
So, it's technically two items of magic put together to make a magic item. One
Oh,
is pinging a phoenix feather. The other
all right.
one is pinging Hat of Darkness. Together, they make the Steaming Stetson of Darkness.
The Steven Stetson of Darkness. Yeehaw. All right. And
Basically,
what does it
this
do?
this operates as a light source, a heat source, and also supposedly if you feed the feather enough fire, you get a phoenix for a pet. But you lose the effect of the light and the heat.
So you can either be the phoenix or get a phoenix.
Yo, actually though, I might. How much is this?
You look at it, 500 gold.
Oh.
But there's a lot of dust on it, so there might be a discount.
Oh God, I don't think I'll have enough. Hey, let's see.
You can always ask Zephyr.
I am going to ask Zephyr. I will ask Zephyr. You, Z, uh,
Yes?
this hat, how much it's got dust on it? I'm assuming it's very old. How much are we thinking?
Let me see. That was
Yeah,
a
I
lot higher than I thought it was going to go. All right.
He'll hand it over.
Ah, earlier creation. 25% off.
Oh, I don't think I'll have enough for this. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. 25% of what? 500, you said?
Yep.
375. Fuck! Okay. Time to be a bad person.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
look.
try to
I'm gonna look.
haggle?
No, worse. Because this damn dog. I'm gonna be
Loco,
looking over some
capaz.
space quick.
He's
I'll be
gonna
right.
haggle for a higher price.
So what are you gonna do? And I think my
I
discount.
was sorry. I was looking over some spells. Like I'm gonna be muted real quick because this dog is gonna keep fucking barking. I'm looking over some spells.
Dude, you're fine.
Poco, ¿qué
Poco,
pasa?
¿qué pasa? No. All right, so over to Akuma.
Yes.
Are you going to buy jewels here, or are you going to go buy them at a jeweler?
I guess it depends. I guess it would depend on the price and how effective they would be as ammunition for my amulet.
You don't know. Either
Yeah, I
or.
don't know.
You know
I'm not
that.
a geologist.
Yeah, you're not a geologist. You would probably have to find someone who, one, knows how this works, and two, exactly what would be better ammunition for your wallet. Nee, you look over and you see a box. It is
All
an
right.
older looking box. Looks to be made out of walnut. We have lost somebody.
Viserys has Lun,
Oh, good for him.
so he will be back, possibly. He might not be, though, so he did say have a good sesh.
Okay, bye. You can't hear me. Bye-bye. Anyway. Would you like to open the walnut box?
Yes, I'd like to see what's inside.
Alright. So, inside the walnut box, you see a walnut.
Inside the walnut box is a
You-
walnut.
Is a walnut.
Talk about a nutcase.
Anyway. No. Yes, but no. Would you like to pick up the walnut?
Yeah.
Alright, you notice that the walnut is hinged.
A case inside of a case.
Do you open up the walnut?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'd like to see where this
Oh,
goes. If
but-
if this ends up
hold on.
being a Russian nesting doll of walnuts, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Call that caseception.
You open up the walnut and you see sitting inside a small orb.
Okay. What does this orb look like?
It looks like there is no light that can escape it.
Ah, just where I would keep it, inside of a nut, inside of a case. Inside of a jeweler store.
It's a haberdashery, but sure.
Inside of a haberdashery. I mean, to be fair, that's exactly where I would put all of my orbs devoid of light, would go to the haberdashery. That's right, the haberdashery hole.
Haberdashery hole.
Okay.
The case instead of a
Um,
haberdashery.
Well, does anything else reasonably interest me of this? It's just a neat little find otherwise, right?
I mean, you can ask Zephyr.
That's true. I'll go bring this up to the front and I will talk about it and say, "Hey, what's this all about?"
He looks at it, looks up to you, and goes, I completely forgot that was there.
Well,
He'll
I'm glad
take
to have jogged
the-
your memory.
He takes it, and you can see him start to what looks to be unwind the ball. And as he does, you see a string of just straight up darkness. And he goes, I was wondering whether this happened. I don't know exactly why it was in the walnut case. Well, the case itself is actually sort of a funny little find I found. It spawns a walnut inside, and that walnut can hold, well, just about anything. Except for bags of holding. Because it's too big.
Oh.
But that walnut case supposedly can have whatever you need at that moment for it. You just have to open up the walnut and pray that it's nothing malicious.
Yeah, no. How much would this be?
25 gold. I don't have
25.
any use of it anymore, so you're perfectly fine to take it. Only for 25.
Alright, 25 sounds doable. I'm pleased with that.
Alright, you've
I would
gotten the
gladly hand
walnut
over.
case of the lottery. Congratulations, Nee
wish
has
I
found
had-
the gotcha.
I wish I had the soundboard for Let's Go Gambling. So what's it called again?
The walnut lottery box. Or the walnut box of lottery. Whichever you want.
I mean,
I think
Oh,
Or the
sorry.
gotcha box.
I mean, I was too busy munching on Pringles to hear most of it, but all I heard was like something inside of a nut.
So it's
that's the gist of it.
It's a case made out of walnut, and inside, once per day, a walnut will spawn, and inside that walnut will be an item that you may or may not need that day. However, there is a chance of it being malicious and spawning something devious. No, not delicious.
No, mischievous.
Oh, mischievous, yes. We're gonna take a small break because I have to use the bathroom.
Oh,
That's pretty much the whole thing in a nutshell.
There it is. That's the joke. Thank you, everybody. No, I'm joking. We're gonna go on break real quick.
Should I scam this
What you
guy?
need in a nutshell.
Should I scam this guy? And other questions you can ask yourself.
I'm just gonna be real though. I got no money to pay for this, but I do want that Phoenix. I'm like half thinking, oh, let me just scam this guy. But then another me is thinking, I should probably just do some, see if there's any other form of payment.
The devil
Or-
on your shoulder. I know you want to go under the table. Okay. In more ways than one.
No, not like that.
You
like
are
a quest.
entrepreneurial.
No, like a
More than
quest or
I.
something. I mean, more like a quest or something. They're like, hey, can I do like a job or something so I can get this head?
That's fair. Only one more though. One more though. And then
Only one?
and then I'll stop. One more joke about it.
You got it. You got
A
it.
real nose to the grindstone type of mentality.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I only want to do that once. I got it out of my system. I'm happy now.
I understand. It's either this or I just give myself plate armor because I realize I only have chain. I got chain mail, but I could probably find a way to give me plate armor, and then at that point I am unstoppable. Man, these are some hard choices. God damn.
Yo, facts, brother. I hear you. Spitting that shit for real, for real.
Facts, bro. Facts. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Spit your shit for real, for real.
How about if I give this guy an offer? You think I'll take it?
Honestly, try and haggle. See what.
No, I am terrible at haggling. I know I will fuck up and he will charge me more.
I mean,
dog
at that
shit,
point,
dude.
then, see how much. See if he sells any thieves' tools. Just have that one scene of, or that one bit from Futurama, where it's like,
Oh.
how much for this? It's like $500 million. Oh, damn, that's just out of my price range. How much for these thieves' tools? Oh, that's like $50. Okay, hey, when do you close?
Yeah. What's the closing time around here? What do you gotta know? Yeah, I'm just mainly curious, man. You know, gotta look out for that kind of stuff. So when is it, anyways?
Yeah, so when do you guys close? Like, unironically, when what goes on here? Let's I feel that.
So, what games have you been playing lately? I've picked up Breath of the Wild again, and I intend to finish it before the Switch 2 comes out.
understandable. I haven't played it in a very long time. I love that I bought Tears of the Kingdom when it first came out. I have still yet to even start the game.
I mean, honestly,
It's a phenomenal game from what I've seen, or from what I've heard. I genuinely, very rarely have seen anything about it, but haven't ever had the desire to play it, which kind of sucks.
hmm. I mean,
But as of right now, I've been playing a lot of old 2000s RPGs, and that's about it.
cool.
If you've seen me going online on the Switch, I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic, a Star Wars RPG from 2003 to 2000, yeah, 2002. Sorry. It uses D&D 3.5 as the base game mechanics. It's like a really simplified one for like console players because the game was originally on console.
I see.
So a lot of the dice rolling happens in the background. You don't really get to see it unless you go into some submenus to go and take a look at it after you've rolled. It's interesting. 3.5, you end up getting really overpowered very quickly. And by that I just mean like I think by the end of the first game, so I beat the first game and I moved on to the second game. But at the end of the first game, I was probably oh God, what was I at? I ended up having like I had like a 48 armor class. I had like a plus 30 or no, I almost had like a plus 50 to hit on all of my attacks. It was quite fun, actually, to be that powerful at 20th level.
Cool.
It is, I will say, it's nothing like 3.5 or it's nothing like 5th edition. 5th edition is its own beast. Puts less importance on the stats because, as you see, most of the time we just roll like flat numbers, like with small modifiers. In that game, it was crazy. And then in the second game, I go the level cap isn't 20th level like it is in D&D, it's 50th level. It's really funny how high up you can go. I think I'm at 20
All right.
or no, I'm at like 18th level already in the game and I'm only like
I am back.
four
Why is it not
I'm only
dropping
like
a lot?
10 hours in.
Cool. Is that fast for RPGs?
No, it's just it's a speed. I haven't played it before where I've played the first one a dozen times, so I ran through it in just a little over 24 hours of playtime. And the second
Yeah.
one I have never played. So it's neat to experience.
Okay.
Welcome back, DM.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna go over to Noah. Noah, as you are looking around, you find the robes section. So you're not entirely sure why a haberdashery has robes. Maybe he's expanding. Who knows?
Did I not find anything amongst the leather armors?
Not really. There's
Alright.
nothing with cool little, like, magical effects other than that one that you found, but the other ones look dyed and they're pretty cool. They're not as edgy as you wanted them to be.
No, it's not that edgy, but like he didn't want to like be in crazy religious colors, you know.
Yeah. Gosh. started the Undertale. You built me wrong. Snowman is here.
guy.
Akuma.
Yes.
Oh, we have already done with you. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where everyone is.
Stall
yeah.
would be the other one.
Stall. Yes, Stall. Are you? What?
Alright.
What was your plan?
Okay, so
He's already giving you a 4th discount.
yes, and it's not enough, and so I have two options,
Hmm.
and I will just ask him plainly, no reason given. Um, this might be an odd question, but do you have any thieves' tools? The stuff the rogues use.
I am not a tool shop. I am a haberdasher, and I'm trying my hand at certain things.
And like looks over to the robe section, like, yeah.
I got a little bit extra more material than I had in a while from my brother, and I wanted to try my hand at making stuff that would work for your adventuring needs.
Okay.
If you need more of a discount, you can always ask.
Oh, I was going to more or less ask if there's any job I can do. It's simply, this discount, I'm going to be honest with you, is more than likely going to be less than you would imagine. So, is there any job, anything I can do?
How much gold do you have in your pocket?
Ah, see, well, let
Do you
me
have
tell
any
you,
gold in your pocket?
I got. Now this is a good chance to lie. All right, do I do it? Who's gonna be the devil on my shoulders to tell me to lie to this guy?
The man is willing to give you more of a discount. Are you sure you want to lie to this man? Quote unquote man.
Quote unquote, man. Yes, we don't know who this person is.
I can't believe you guys have forgotten Sever. No, you guys
I
haven't
have.
met Sever.
Oh, I don't think I've ever met the guy, so I wouldn't know. No. You see Stahl kind of like reaching into it, like he's just counting out the gold coins he has, like 1, 2, you know. I have around like one. I think I lost count, but like around 110, 120.
I can give it to you for 100 gold. Honestly, that's been on my shelf for around 50 years.
There's some deep thought in this. Yeah, okay.
Alright, just give me the 100 gold. Gets it
All
off
right,
my
hands over
shelf,
the.
I can make a new one.
You just have phoenix feathers just lying around like that?
I mean, I know a phoenix. They're very generous once you know, pay their fees.
I'm not gonna ask. And then like he just hands over the 100 gold.
Alright. The hat is yours.
Broke
And,
boy hours. Let's go.
and from what the Vine have been telling, you might need it. He literally points to a different hat that literally looks like a fez with a orb on it. And the orb has like wispy smoke inside, and it just in the smoke you see rise a green check mark, and then it disappears into the smoke again.
Oh,
That hat's called the
okay.
Divine.
Okay.
It's
Never
used for
mind. Bye.
divination magic.
I hear the word divine. I say peace, chief. You a real one, but I'm out.
It's literally a hat made for divination. It gives you a yes or no whether you should do something or not.
Ah, fair enough.
If it cannot give you a strictly yes or no, it gives you no answer.
Yo, chat. What do we think about this?
Yes, actually, that is exactly what.
Well, Salt is based. He's done. He got what he wanted. He's walking out. A very hat that does not fit with his fashion, but he will still wear that. Even though it doesn't fit on his head because he has a square head.
Would you like to put it on?
Yeah.
There he goes. Anyway, Nee, you have gotten the gotcha.
Yippee! I gotcha.
And Akuma,
Yes?
there are other things that you can look at if you would like. In fact, there's a
Sure,
bauble with a fish in it.
Yo.
A live fish.
First fish per hours. Let's do it.
What's the little fish doing in there?
Oh, that one is that one's a special case. Unfortunately, we can't get the fish out. Otherwise, we would honestly have had him out of there. He seems to be liking it in there.
Well, if he likes it in there, why bother him?
Exactly. We just kind of let him vibe in there.
I guess so. Hello, little fishy.
He waves back to you. He has 5 fins. He does not look like your average fish.
Interesting.
Bless you.
Bless.
That was one of my parents.
I can still get a bless you from around the world. I don't care.
What else could be useful for a bard like myself?
Well, if you're a bard, I actually happen to have a nice little hat here. Should even work with your horns.
Oh, a harp?
No, a hat.
A hat?
Hey. Hold on 1 second. What type of bard are you?
I'm a lore bard.
Lord Bard, and you're a tiefling? Ah. Let me see. And he goes into what looks to be like past a bunch of other small closets, reaches in there, and pulls out a hat with a single, like, brim with the words "Best Dad Ever" on it.
Interesting.
I've been hearing a lot of bards unfortunately be coming down with a bunch of children. So I've had my cousin actually make this.
Oh, what a coincidence. I myself am a father.
That seems to be happening a lot with the bards.
Although none of my children were biological. I adopted them.
Still makes you a father. Like my father. I mean, he was a bard and he adopted me. And look at me.
Indeed.
I'm a shop owner. I pay taxes like everyone else. He hands you the hat.
I examined the...
You feel a bit of magic coming from the hat.
This certainly does feel quite magical. I cast Detect Magic.
The entire fucking store lights up with multiple different magics. Even this guy. Even the store you are in lights up with magic.
Oh, sorry. That tends to happen when I cast Detect Magic.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, the entire store's enchanted anyway.
wow. Oh, that's a lot of light.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to operate a store if I didn't have an enchanted one.
Fair point, fair point. I examined the hat even further, to see if I can find other oddities.
Well, it looks like your average baseball cap, but it has best dad ever. And you get the feeling that you feel more proficient in certain things if you were to wear this hat.
You know what? I'll take it.
Alright, that'll be around 100 gold standard price for magic items and, the source of items and all that.
Say no more. Well, I hand him 100 gold pieces.
He takes it, and the hat is yours.
I now have 664 gold.
I cannot do a Scandinavian accent to save my fucking life right now. Anyway.
I put on the hat and showed Noah. Hey, look,
Noah,
look what I'm wearing.
You see
Notice anything
your
different?
father, quote unquote, with the best dad ever hat on. And he looks like a big old dork, and it's great. For him. Hey, Akuma. You now have double proficiency in anything you had proficiency in. You are now, what is it? Double proficiency
Whoa! You got expertise?
Expertise. That's
Hold
the
on,
best dad hat.
Let me just add this.
It works for bards.
Dad.
Especially
hat.
lore bards.
Bro. He's him. He's him.
Well, what do you think?
Noah, your father looks like a dork.
Noah is going to very much pretend that the hat doesn't exist. Kind of swindle it. Did you
I
get
will
a haircut or
I will
something?
also say Noah has a pretty good idea not to talk about the hat because the hat looks absolutely horrible. The best dad ever is made in Comic Sans and all different fabric colors and types on top of a white and green ball cap.
Did you get a new haircut or something?
Close. I got a new hat. And guess
Oh,
and look what it says.
notice right away with the atrocious font on atrociously neon colors on an atrociously baseball fanboy cap.
What are you talking about? Oh, it just looks like your average baseball hat. I take it off to take a look.
It does not look nice. Akuma, also, you don't know what a baseball hat is until you take it off and you see a singular brim with a cap. You're just like, what is baseball? You put it on, you know exactly what baseball is. It's the world's greatest fucking sport.
Oh. I just
That's
realized
the curse.
what I wasted my money on.
Yeah, it's
I mean, at least it makes me more proficient.
yeah, I looking dumb as hell.
I whisper under my breath. I think it's too late for a refund.
Damn.
Maybe I could find a tailor to make this look less, thanks for the hat. Oh.
You're the one that bought it, not me. I'm also glad that that's the last one out of my store.
Oh, wonderful.
The things we must do for the stab bonuses.
It's like ass kicking outfits, bitch.
Like, it may sound crazy, but when I put this hat on, I feel a lot more powerful, you know?
I put this hat on, I feel like a god.
I'm gonna stay like 15 feet away from you in public.
I take the hat off and put it in the bag.
The stats go.
Hey,
Hey,
everywhere
that's
it
neat.
go-
Your hat's got a repelling effect.
Oh,
You are
shut
no
up.
longer double proficient. I'm sorry. You are no longer expertise in everything that
think-
you are already proficient in.
Do you think if you wear it backwards, you'll get triple proficiency?
Yo,
Maybe if I
Ash
wear it
Ketchum does it
sideways,
too
it'll look
sometimes.
better.
It just totally work.
I seriously need a tailor or to make this look presentable.
Anyways, Noah's gonna go back to flipping through robes. Nah, background purple. I don't think purple would look good on me. What do you think, David?
I think purple would look fine on you.
I don't trust your opinion right now because your opinion, the baseball cap spot looked cool.
Is it too late for a refund?
No, don't worry, man.
Zephyr points to the sign, no refunds.
Here.
Fuck.
You're stuck with this shit now.
I suppose
you'll
there's
be-
problems to have.
Well, at
You'll
least
be
I
fine, King.
well, at least I know what to give father for his birthday.
Do you even know when Puck's birthday is?
No, I just assume that he has one.
He does.
I
However,
have something given for Father's Day. That has a date.
Oh yeah, of course. So when's Father's Day?
it's like our calendar.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, at least I'll... do you think he'd like it? Probably not.
It's in June, by the way.
It's in June.
It's in June, fam.
By the way, before I forget.
So, what did you all find?
I got this hat. Oh yeah, I did put on that hat. I'm sorry, I forgot to
Yeah.
mention that before. But
know,
it,
you can-
I think the way it works, it doesn't magically fit on my head. It's just kind of there, like
No,
it's
it
just
magically fits on your head. Don't worry about it.
You
Oh,
know,
so
you
it's
can
a
keep it
s-
if you want.
it's a square cowboy hat. Let's go.
Oh, your hat looks so cool.
No, it doesn't. I'm not using it for the fashion. I'm telling you that right now.
I mean,
This thing here, as I think I know what it does, is gonna be amazing.
I'll take your word on it.
So if I remember this correctly, I just got to give it enough like heat, and it'll just supposedly turn into a baby phoenix or something.
You give it enough fire, it will turn into a baby phoenix.
Oh yeah, this is happening. Also, I gotta ask, what's with that, Akuma?
It was a spur of the moment thing. Don't
Well,
touch
is it
me.
good? Is it any good?
I mean, I show him the hat.
Okay, I asked if it's any good, not if it looks good. I can tell. I have eyes too, you know.
Well, whenever
Yeah.
I wear it,
Atrocious.
whenever I wear it, I feel a lot more magical power. Or, you know, like
alright.
the stuff that I'm already good at, I feel better. Or
I
when wear
respect
the
it.
hat.
I respect it. You have more practicality over style.
Probably not going to wear it in towns though.
Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna care except for Noah, of course.
And
Like, I
they
can
already
already-
look like they're always constantly trying to distance themselves from you, so
No,
Hey,
I don't think there's really much of a difference.
No,
Like, I'm looking at
you
Noah,
know those
and I'm
old
thinking
priest
like,
robes?
Yeah.
They have a hood.
Hmm.
You want to know what the hood turns into if you put it over your face?
What?
A skull.
I'm just flipping through the other road.
Really not beating these allegations.
really love these allegations.
No, not beating his edgy teenager phase allegations, but come on, give him a chance.
To be fair, with a father figure like a Kuma and his hat.
Honestly, it would be perfect. Right. The dorky dad and his edgelord son.
Yeah, I can already see the newsprints talking all about it.
Well, you come across a robe with a bunch of eye motifs on it. Looks like they were arranged in such a way that it kind of looks like a peacock. A robe with a bunch of pockets with things stitched on them. Though you're not entirely sure why someone needs a pocket that is designated for a rope. Why would you even need that? You have a robe that seems to be made to look like it's made out of leaves. And it goes on and on.
Hmm.
Huh.
Decisions.
So many option.
I was kind of looking at leather armor because I do need armor, but I want something light so I can keep sneaking around and being a tricksy bastard.
Hold on one second. No, but you are a cleric, right?
I am a trickery cleric.
You know that clerics get medium armor, right?
Yeah, but a lot of the medium armors have like a negative to speak to the sneaking bonuses. Because they're mostly metal armors.
That's true. There are a couple though. So what kind of armor is
Breastplate,
this?
chain shirt, and hide.
Are those the ones with the negative?
Those are the ones without the negative.
Okay.
Breastplate armor, while netting you 100, will decrease your budget by 100 gold, is 14 plus your dex modifier, maximum 2.
I kind of got 30 gold in my pocket right now.
You also have a very, very generous store owner who is literally like, please get this out of my store.
Alright,
You can ask.
I guess I'll take a look at the chain shirts. Breastplate, chain shirt, hide armor. So
I mean, you can go to hide armor.
yeah, I guess I'll look at some of the medium armors.
You also have the ability of shield. Do you have a shield?
I do have a shield, yes, but I don't really use it.
Well, you can always get a hide shirt, a hide armor, and basically you just have to ask the guy Haberdasher could probably make you something. Because he has the equipment and he's just like, I'm bored. What can I make?
Um, hmm. I guess Noah's gonna look over at the shopkeeper. Hey, do you have any armors for trickery clerics? Cause I've been kind of lacking.
Well, let me see. Well, we've just fucked the accent altogether.
Well, let me see what you got in your.
let
That's
me
not even
see.
the right accent.
Is the
Doing
actual
Scandinavian?
He's supposed to be Scandinavian. There's a reason. Y'all haven't picked up on it, but it's fine. He opens up a small book. Ah, clerics, you guys have you guys happen to have the ability for heavier armor than most. You
Yeah.
said you are a trickery cleric.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say anything about having some of the armors that I can't even make. I do happen to have a couple of hide armor. Oh, it's probably not exactly what you're looking for, since I'm not an armorer or anything like that.
I'm not that picky right now.
Well, alright. Well, it's over out here. He'll walk over and like, hit part of the wall just above, like, 3 or 4 hide armors. We got the hide of a werebadger, the hide of a... Well, I say werebadger, it was more of a giant badger that somehow the party decided it would be funny to polymorph it into a human. So it would be more like a werehuman? I don't know. We got the hide of a giant elk, hide of a giant moose, and hide of a... Actually, no, that's this one. He takes it off, looks at it. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. I think it's a... Well, it's a beast, I can tell you that. Though, he sniffs it. I don't think this one was actually ready to go on the shelf. My apologies. He takes it off.
Oh, wait, actually, can I look at that?
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hands over the mystery hide.
The mystery hide, alright. Noah's gonna take a look at it. He's not the greatest at identifying things, I think.
It is soft and supple, with the slight smell of tanning solution.
Do I have any idea what kind of critter this is? I don't think I do, but it's at least worth a roll, right?
It's worth a roll.
It's worth a roll. What would I be rolling in this case?
Investigation.
Alright, just a second. Investigation would be a +2, so. That'd be an 11 total.
Alright. As you're investigating, you notice that it looks like there were pores at one point, so obviously it's not something that doesn't sweat. It is supple, more supple than you are used to. But you feel it and it feels familiar. Though you can't place where.
Oh, there's pores in this thing. Why am I familiar with this thing?
You see Zephyr look in his notes, and he goes, "Oh, that's why this one was a little weird, and I was setting it off to the side." He takes it away from you. This is human.
Oh!
Yeah, for some reason I had an order come in with a bunch of human parts, and they're like, "Yeah, make me a whole thing of human." And I'm like, I'm not usually the one, but you know what? Why not? So I did, and they still haven't picked it up. I need to move this off. He goes and walks it behind the counter and sticks it on the ordered rack.
Yeah, I think I'll take the were badger.
Alright, you're more than welcome to. That'll be. Let me look up my. Let me look it up. Okay, me pulling up the fucking PHP. Hey, I'm probably 10 gold.
Oh, great, perfect. No, we'll hand over the 10 gold.
Alright, there you go. And good luck. You now have hide armor.
Wonderful.
What?
I realized I had I had leather armor in inventory this entire time. I thought that
Rip.
Wah, wah, wah.
Sorry, no refunds.
Alright. Does the hide armor do anything? Or is it
I
just
mean,
like
it's a
anything?
higher armor class.
Alright, I hear ya.
Well, try it on.
Noah's gonna try it on. I feel like this is gonna look ridiculous.
It feels, it's at the right length. I don't know what does, hold on, let me look up something.
Jenny, play it for.
Okay, so badger hide looks like what a badger looks like if it was skinned. But this is a bunch of badgers put together, so it's just it looks like a larger badger. Actually, no, I said this was a large badger that got turned into a human, killed, and the polymorph wore off. Right. So it is just a gigantic badger set of armor.
Yes, but which one? American, European, Japanese, honey?
By the normalcy of what the badgers are in D&D, I'm going honey badger.
Ah, the walking black Air Force.
Yes.
How do you think it looks, Dad?
Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's better than this stupid hat. That's for sure.
Stupid looking hat, but yeah, I hear ya. You know,
I mean,
it's a little edgy, but not too much. I guess now we'll do some stretches, get a feel for the armor proper.
Yep.
Feels good.
Well, that's good. Took about a week to actually get that going. Not exactly a 10er, so I had to learn it.
Yeah,
Alright,
not bad.
I'm ready to go.
Do you think I should just buy some of those gems, like, you know, so I can have something that looks cool in battle? Well, I mean,
What, not a fan of your hat?
maybe I should go to a jeweler shop.
So you can
Up instead.
bedazzle the embellishments on your hat.
Oh, shut the hell up. You got a cool coat. Who did I?
I got armor. Oh come on! It changes nothing about my armor class.
Hmm.
Hide gives me 12 plus Dex modifier armor class, but the max is 2. Damn it!
Yep.
So, is anyone else ready to leave?
I'm good to go.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, but if super dangerous, why does it look friend shaped? Aside is not aside from when I see it's Steve's. Okay, yeah, let it in. Won't carry its baby. Why?
Man, I
Okay,
can't
so
wait. Anyway.
we'll walk out of the shop, or at least I will,
All right.
Mhm.
having made my purchases.
I would not. I would not survive in the wild. I would not survive. I'd try to pet that thing and get mauled.
Man, I can't wait to tell you the downside of you wearing that armor. Anyway, that's the end of today's episode.
Yippee!
I already have no change to my armor class.
Well, at
Don't
least we
worry,
got
you
new
get
drip.
it upside in a different way. Anyway. Thank
Well,
you
on the
guys.
plus side, at least we have new drip.
Yes, new trip.
Totally. Anyways.
I will text you, Noah, the funny side effect of you buying that.
Alright.
But thank you guys so much for coming to session.
I would totally have a honey badger as a pet. For real, for real.
Yes, thank you very much.
And yeah. Bye-bye, stream. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Yee.
See you next time.
See you next time.